Let's move on to the beginning of the card then, man. I think the night popped off with Cody Rhodes versus Oba Femi. Uh, I thought it was a great intro. I thought the crowd was really behind Oba. I think there were definitely some we want like the Cody Rhodes chants out there, but Oba had a large portion of that crowd cheering for him,
Yeah, Oba Femi is a star, man. He should already be in the main roster.
bro.
I'm kind of already fantasy booking what I want. Like I kind of want to jump ahead, but I guess maybe I'll wait till the end before I fantasy book the next 3, 4 months. But first match of the night, crowd was super hype. Like I said, it just felt like a special event. You knew it was all hardcore fans, man. Oba comes out, everybody's doing the chants, everybody knows what to do when, and it just felt
Mhm.
like it was an authentic wrestling crowd. And I was shocked when I went to Survivor Series at how loud some parts were compared to other parts. For example, John Cena and Dominic Mysterio, man, I've never been somewhere where it was that loud at a wrestling event. At the same time, right after that, when they had Nikki Bella and Stephanie Vaquer, I was shocked that I spent this much money to be at a PLE and it was this dead. This match, it felt like it was like off the bat, the whole night was just going crazy. And Oba, man, a lot of crazy backbreakers, elbows from the outside. Cody sold it, everything really good as well. But Oba had a lot of good spots. It just felt like a big Oba promo to me until Drew attacked it. But I really liked it, and I think this just showed like Oba Femi needs to get there like now.
Yeah, man. I wasn't sure when he hit that uppercut on the outside that knocked Cody over the table. It was right after that we saw that like Cody was busted open.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really sure if it was like a popped eardrum or something. I think it was literally just a cut on Cody's ear. I think Cody's ear just got cut or busted
Mhm.
open or right next to it. So that was where the blood was all coming from. But man, that was quite the visual, though. Cody all bleeding and busted open. That was definitely not planned when he popped over that table. And yeah, I wasn't sure when Cody went was kind of wobbly when he got back in the ring. Of course, that was just him selling, but I was like, man, what if he did bust his eardrum and then Cody jumps up for that freaking super cutter? And I was like, nah, he's fine. Like he's gonna be good. There were some great spots back and forth with that dude. Oba looked super strong, and I think that was kind of part of the night too. John wanted to showcase the newer talent with these matches. He wanted to showcase these exhibition matches. And I think these exhibition matches, whether it was a win or a loss on either side, I think they were really purely there to put over the new talent. So we got to see Cody really selling for Oba and put on one hell of a match to start the night off. And we kind of called the McIntyre run in. I figured it was going to happen. I didn't think that the WWE was going to have either Cody or Oba eat a loss here. Even though I think Cody probably could have, and I don't know that it really would have hurt him that much because of what a force they already made Oba look like at that point in the match. I think if Oba had just come out and squashed Cody, then of course that would have looked like horrible. But I think after the match that they already had up to that point, if Oba would have got the win on Cody, I don't think it would have looked out of place. I don't think it really would have hurt Cody in the long run, and I think it would have set up Oba even more for the main roster. But with that being said, we wouldn't have got the cutter and choke slam on McIntyre. I think my only thing that kept me from giving that even a better score for the match was that I really wanted to see Oba hit McIntyre with his fall from grace power bomb. That would have been dope, but I'll take the choke slam because he got McIntyre up there, and we already know what McIntyre is, a giant guy. So having him stand toe to toe with Oba was really cool. And dude, go for it for your fantasy booking now.
Yeah, so I'll do that right at the end, but just WWE did a great job of picking the exact talent that should have been showcased in this show. And particularly with Soul and particularly with Oba, I mean, I think they're both ready to be in there now. Like you said, ultimately Drew came and got the match DQ'd. Bad stuff. I don't think anybody was disappointed in this actual match. I think we all want to see more, but bad stuff was for sure the length of the match was just way too short. And I just think sloppy booking, man. Like, I think you put it best. There would have been nothing wrong with Cody Rhodes eating a loss for an exhibition match. Like, and even if he wasn't going to, Drew could have interrupted way later on. It could have been way longer, man. These matches were too damn short. That was ultimately what ruined this. Way too short. Let him interrupt to get somebody the L. That way, it's like already, like you said, it's not going to be that bad if Cody eats the L. Plus, we know that's what's coming up next is Cody Drew, whether we want it or not. Plus, on top of that, if he gets the L because of Drew, it's more powerful. Instead, we got him cutting it short, way too short. Nobody takes the L. Both champions are protected. It's just too easy. It's just too sloppy. It's just not creative enough for me. And lots of fans were pissed. You could tell right when they were done tossing around Drew McIntyre and Cody and Oba kind of get up and look at each other again, and you could tell, oh, they're not going to go after each other anymore. They're going to kind of have respect right now. A lot of people were booing, and that was the first time of the night we got to see, oh, we have a rowdy crowd that's going to let us know how they feel tonight. Eventually, Cody Rhodes gets stuff together as he does as the champ, right? He gets them together, lifts up the hands, and everybody ended up showing respect for both champions and the excitement for the future. I'm super hyped up for Drew McIntyre versus Oba Femi, and that is my favorite part of this. I really want Drew and Cody to be done with this beef at the next Saturday night main event. I really want Oba Femi to be one of the exciting people that comes out in the Royal Rumble, and that'd be his entrance into WWE. And I really want him and Drew McIntyre to have beef at that Royal Rumble. And then I think that would be really cool if that's the intro and the first beef that we have between Oba and Drew for his entrance into WWE. So that's going to be my fantasy booking for it. And I'm going to give this match a C. Way too short for me to give it like super high grade. And I was really happy with what I saw, but I'm not happy with the way that it happened or with the length of the match. Cheap way to end it, but great overall.
Yeah, I would agree. I gave it a B minus, just because I loved the match in general. But yeah, I thought it was a little too short. And with that being said, looking at the whole night, because I kind of said that about most of these matches, I thought Bailey and Solruka also a little bit too short, and I thought Javon and Leon versus Dragon Lee and AJ Styles, um, as much as it was also, I don't know, that match was just awesome, but.